laugh all you want to, but I felt like a teenager. I kept trying to talk, and he kept trying to make out. I should have her problems. Was he good looking?
Well, I think Nicky makes a very good point, Helen. You were worried about your image and how you were supposed to feel, instead of how you really felt about him and what you wanted to do.
Tell me, Robert, what is it? Have I done something wrong?
Ruth, nothing is wrong.
Then why are you avoiding me?
I've been very busy, as I am right now, so we'll discuss it later. Okay? Aren't you a little early for your appointment, Mr. Lockman?
I'll just chalk it up to the impatience of impending retirement. Tomorrow, after 30 years of practice, I'm closing my law office. Well, is Miss Blake available?
No, but she asked that I speak with you.
Ah, fine. Well, in phasing out 2 of my clients, I came across some discrepancies that I thought you could help clear up for me.
Discrepancies? I don't understand.
Madeline Howard and Helen Wrightson.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you handle their financial investments.
Well, I give them advice, but Sylvia Blake, our director, is adamant that the women here at the center be captains of their own ships.
Admirable woman, Miss Blake. But the financial statements that my clients receive from me will leave something to be desired.
Oh? Well, I think you'll find that your clients are doing very well.
Yes, until you look into their holdings. Now, in 4 separate stocks, both clients are listed as owners of duplicate numbered shares.
Well, I'm sure you'll find that's nothing more than a clerical error.
Well, I can understand duplication in 1 entry, but not 4. Now, you'll save me a lot of trouble if you just let me see the actual certificate so that I can confirm that my clients do own the shares that they paid for.
Well, it's going to take me a little time to dig those up because the stock certificates are in a safety deposit box.
All right, just have them by my office later today, yeah? It's important that I have everything wrapped up by tomorrow.
Very well.
Thank you. There's nobody here to let you in at this hour.
I'm Sylvia Blake, Mr. Lockman. Apologize for not being able to come down to your office this afternoon.
Nice to meet you. Well, did you bring the securities?
Oh, yes, right here. Okay. This should clear everything up.
Let's have a look. This is just a list. I mean, this is no better than the one I have in my den. I need proof, Mr. Travis. Don't you understand that I have to see the actual securities?
But Robert assured me that with a short
I'm
amount
sure
of time...
that it's just going to take me a few days to get my hands on the certificates themselves.
I don't know about Miss Blake, but there's no point in continuing the charade for me, Mr. Travis.
Charade?
Well, when you didn't show this afternoon, I tried to clear the situation up alone. I called the various companies, and there's no sales record of anything to either of my clients. The only record is to a house account registered in your name and Miss Blake.
Well, of course, but we only act as their nominees. It's a perfectly normal business procedure.
Well, you better explain it to the district attorney, because I'm turning everything over to him in the morning. Now, I believe we've said everything.
Mr. Lockman, as sophisticated men, we should be able to find a way that will avoid unnecessary unpleasantness. I mean, oversights happen, but we'd be willing to share the benefits that came with this particular mistake.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Just trying to find a mutually beneficial solution.
I think you better leave. Both of you. Out. Out.
Robert, he's dead.
I didn't mean to kill him. There was nothing else I could do. I mean, he would have ruined everything we worked for.
What do we do now?
Yeah, you get us financial statements out of the den. I'll take care of everything here. We'll move! Did you find him?
Yes. What are you doing?
Making it look like an accident. He was caulking the underside of the boat. One of the braces gave way, and it fell on him. Stand back.
Your father must have loved boats.
We used to sail every chance we could. Please, Mr. Jones, will you help me?
Rita, I don't know if I can. From the look of things, I'm inclined to go along with the police report. It was an accident. Your father was under the boat working. He tried to move some of the shoring, and the boat fell on him.
But it didn't happen that way. There wasn't any reason for Daddy to be under the boat. He'd already finished the rough sanding, and I was going to do the caulking. Daddy couldn't.
He couldn't? Why not?
He was allergic to the caulking material. He broke out in hives bigger than tomatoes every time he tried to caulk the boat.
Well, now, you know, there's nothing that upsets my stomach more than dill pickles. Yet put me down next to a hot pastrami sandwich, and I still reach for the pickle.
Daddy was hospitalized last year. They warned him another allergic attack could be fatal.
From what you told me about your father, he didn't sound like the kind of a man who would ignore that kind of medical advice.
Then will you investigate his murder, Mr. Jones?
I'm not ready to call it a murder. But there is a question here that ought to be looked into.
What's troubling you?
Well, you know what's troubling me.
But I told you not to worry. The police have listed Lockman's death as an accident.
It's not just his death. It's what you and I've become. In the beginning, I had such big dreams for the center, and now...
But you can still have them. It's just that you have to pay a big price for big dreams.
Well, I'm not sure I want them if I have to steal them.
It's not stealing when you take what's rightfully yours. You work miracles with these women. They could never pay what your service is truly worth.
But if I could just believe that I really...
You've got to. Come on. Look how far you've come. Remember when I found you, you were counseling housewives in that Valley Center for $100 a week?
Yes, and I was doing what I wanted to do.
With no life, no future. Let's face it, you needed management. Because fads come and go.
I'm not a fad.
Well, ideas, huh? Ideas change. And what's in 1 minute's out the next. Now, when that time comes, you're going to want to be financially independent if you're going to continue your work.
Is that all you're really interested in, my work?
No. No, it's you and you know it. I love you, Sylvia.
And I love you. I need you so much.
It's what you've always said. An emancipated woman is one who recognizes her needs and fulfills them. Same advice holds true for a man.
Thank you.
Who's that?
I sent for the autopsy report on George Lockman. Did you find out anything at his office?
Nothing of any help.
No evidence of swelling in the upper respiratory tract. No edema. Normal level of histamines.
Could you explain that?
Yeah, that means that young Rita Lockman may be right. No elevation of the histamine level means there was no allergic reaction before he died.
Well, then he couldn't have been caulking the boat.
Not with oakum, he couldn't. I'll bet you 10 bushels to a peck that somebody put his body under that boat and tried to make it look like an accident.
But Mr. Lockman had no enemies. He was well-liked, unquestionable integrity, dedicated. Who would want to see him dead?
That's the question, all right. Did his secretary notice anything out of the ordinary the past week or two?
No, but she let me borrow his appointment book, but everything looks all right.
These names in here, are they just clients?
Yes, all but one. Sylvia Blake.
Sylvia Blake, she's the girl from the feminist movement?
She's the woman from the Female Consciousness Center, Barnaby.
What business did Lockman have with her?
Well, the secretary didn't know, but she thought possibly one of his other clients, Madeline Howard, might know. After her divorce, she attended Sylvia Blake's center. Listen, if you're headed out to the center, be careful. Sylvia Blake may just brainwash you.
It's too late. Mrs. Jones beat her to it 30 years ago. I've been investigating the death of an attorney, Mr. George Lockman. He had an appointment with you the afternoon before he died.
An appointment? I'm afraid I've never met him, Mr. Lockman.
Funny. Wonder why he'd have your name in his appointment book.
Sylvia, these need signing right away.
Okay. Robert, this is Mr. Jones. He's a private investigator.
How do you do?
Mr. Travis is our controller here. Do you remember George Lockman having an appointment to see me?
Lockman.
Friday.
Right. Yes, he called, but he never showed up.
Did he say why he wanted to see Miss Blake?
No, he didn't. Why don't you ask him?
I'm afraid that's going to be impossible. Mr. Lockman is dead. I was hired to look into that.
Some mystery?
No, but police had it listed as an accident, and sometimes it pays to check into those things. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Ms. Blake. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your time.
Robert, I waited for you until midnight last night.
Yes. Well, I didn't say definitely that I'd come by. I've been very busy.
I understand. I know what a strain you must be under. Else, why would you have told that detective you hadn't seen Mr. Lockman when you know he was here just last Friday? Oh, Robert, we do need each other, don't we?
Yes. I suppose I have been neglecting you.
But no more, Robert. Hmm?
Everyone predicted an out-and-out disaster when I opened this restaurant. Thank you. I'll serve it.
I don't know what I'd have done without Sylvia and Mr. Travis.
Mr. Travis, he is the controller at the center.
Financial wizard, that's what he is.
And he helped you with your finances.
Help. I turned my entire divorce settlement over to him. And since then, I've seen a 23% leap. You like it? Oh, good.
23%. Maybe I ought to consult with him myself.
Well, you'd be smart if you did. I told my friend Helen about it, and her results are as good as mine.
Helen, does she go to the center?
Yeah? Yeah, she still does. Helen Wrightwood.
Did she also use the same attorney, Mr. Lockman?
That's how I met him.
On the day before he died, Mr. Lockman's appointment book had you down for lunch. Did he make it over here?
Oh, we had a wonderful talk. He was so pleased about the way things were working out for me.
Did he ask any questions about your investments, your relationship with Mr. Travis, Ms. Blake?
Well, we talked about it, but, well, only in a general way. I'm sorry. I really wish I could have helped you more.
Well, maybe you've helped more than you think.
Oh?
I never met your husband, but if he walked away from food like this, he's a very foolish man.
You know, the truth is that he didn't. He still comes by here for dinner at least 3 times a week.
I believe it.
Thank you. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ruth heard me lie to Jones. She saw Lockman the day he was here. I don't like it.
I don't like this either. I checked Mr. Jones out in town. He's good. Has a reputation of being a bulldog. Never lets up.
Madeline's quite a cook, isn't she?
I haven't tasted stew like that since my grandmother used to let the pot simmer all day over a hardwood fire.
We both owe Sylvia a lot. You should have seen the shape we were in when we got here.
You planning to stay here much longer?
Oh, I'm coming down the stretch. Have to get a little more nerve to face the outside world again. But Sylvia's taking care of that.
Well, I understand Mr. Travis is taking care of your finances.
You should see my last statement.
I'd like to. That is, if it isn't too personal.
Why not? I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
What for? Not that I mind, of course.
Well, Ms. Wrightwood said she didn't mind.
I'm just wondering why you wanted to see her financial statement, that's all.
Well, I think I may have found the reason why Mr. Lockman intended to see you that day. Thank you. He had a talk with both his clients, Ms. Wrightwood and Ms. Howard, about their investments.
Well, they could have shown him their own copies.
Perhaps that's what happened. He saw their copies and decided not to come all the way out here.
It's very impressive. You're quite a money manager, Mr. Travis.
Well, we're all very grateful to Robert. Financial success helps a woman have much more confidence.
It doesn't hurt a man's confidence either. Well, you know this area. Is any place out here Mr. Lockman may have decided to visit on the day he intended to see you?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, there's a filling station down the way here that has a credit card receipt for some gas that he bought on that day, and I was just wondering where he went.
It depends upon what he liked. There's hiking, boating, lots of scenery to look at.
Well, I had the impression that Mr. Lockman intended to view the scenery from the deck of his boat. Now, you'd think he'd hurry and finish his business so he could get to it, wouldn't you?
He knows.
He knows nothing. And he won't. As long as we can keep him away from Ruth.
And just how long do you think you can handle her?
I don't know. She said it nicely, but it still comes out blackmail. And there's only one way to handle that.
No.
Shh. Trust me. Trust me. Ruth's made it easy for us. It's all set up. Where? And how?
Oh, Robert, Robert. We'll have such a wonderful life together. As soon as we leave this place, just the two of us. I have plenty of money. We can travel. We can do the things we want to do. It'll be great. You'll see.
Reality looks a lot different in daylight than it does by candlelight, my darling.
Mine doesn't. Not as far as you're concerned. Do you know that's the only reason I stayed here so long? To be near you.
You mean that?
I never meant anything so much in my life.
Well, I might believe you if you got me another drink.
I'll get more ice. Who's out there? Sylvia, what are you doing here?
Well, I just thought I'd stop by.
Sylvia, you
Get our things together. There's still a lot we have to do. Come on, move! What's the matter?
The killing. It's getting easier, isn't it?
We did what we had to do, no more, no less. It's over now, so forget it. You bring the car around, then you help me finish up here. Come on!
Well, they weren't at the office.
Are you sure?
His secretary distinctly remembers putting both of the women's financial statements into his briefcase before he left.
But they're not here.
Then there's only one answer. Someone stole them.
I'd like to keep a few more options open for a moment.
You remind me so much of Daddy. Everything by the numbers.
Things add up better that way.
And what does this add up to?
I don't have a total yet. But I figured that whoever it was that was with your father when he died didn't subtract enough evidence to keep us from finding him.
Barnaby, you sound as though you're convinced that Lockman was murdered.
Well, I can't be positive, but I got a feeling there was something in those statements that sent Lockman out to Sylvia Blake's center.
I still can't believe that Sylvia Blake is involved.
Well, I could probably prove it to you if I knew what they were up to. But without those original statements, I'm in the dark, and there's no way for me to get a look at them.
Right. For you, there isn't.
Meaning?
Oh, just that I've always wanted to take some courses out at Sylvia Blake's.
Forget it, Betty.
Barnaby, they don't know me out there.
No, it won't work. Besides, it's too dangerous. If they kill Lockman, they wouldn't hesitate to kill again if they had to.
It's the only way. So I'm the only person who can get those files for you.
No, Betty.
Barnaby.
Absolutely no.
Yes, I know all about Miss Blake's work here. I read her book on a plane to Italy last month.
You've been traveling.
For a while, after my husband's death. I thought if I could keep moving, I would stop thinking. But, who was it? I think it was Emerson, who said that he thought he could escape by traveling. The only problem was that he kept running into the same person when he got off the boat, himself.
That can be good or bad, depending on how we feel about ourselves.
Well, I suppose my self-esteem is not at an all-time high. The same could be said for my nerves.
Oh, would you like some brandy to come?
Oh, no, thank you. One drink and my defenses crumble.
We'll save it for another time, then.
Oh, Miss Blake.
Ms. Enright is recently widowed, and she's interested in attending the center.
Well, tell me, Miss Enright.
Oh, please. Betty?
Sylvia. I overheard you telling Robert about your defenses. Is this some personal kind of NATO?
Oh, you might call it that. I'm afraid I've kept my feelings locked in an emotional straitjacket.
Well, that's not very unusual after a loss like yours.
Well, to be perfectly honest, it was happening while my husband was still alive. Poor Freddie thought money was the answer to everything. He had made a fortune by the time he was 30, and another by the time he was 40, and at 45, a heart attack.
And you didn't have anyone to turn to after he died?
We're both orphans. I wonder if that was Fred's problem. I know it's still mine.
Any children?
Never were on the agenda. Sylvia, I'm lost. And I feel the answer is here with you in the center.
Well, it's just that we're very crowded right now.
Why don't we see if something can't be done?
If it's a question of money, I'll pay anything.
Suppose we call you.
All right. My number's on the application form. Please, try to find a place for me. Thank you.
Is that made in heaven? A widow, a fortune, no heirs or relatives, and you let her on just right.
I wasn't leading her on. I just felt sorry for her. Bob, you said that we would get out just in time. Now, I know it. I can just feel it in my bones.
Just as soon as we put the icing on the cake.
What do you mean?
Betty Enright, our last hurrah. And then we're through. I promise.
Don't! It's for me.
On my private line?
Hello? Yes, this is Betty Enright. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yes, right away. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Betty Enright?
That's the name I'll be under at the center.
Betty, I told you it was out of the question.
If I were a man, you wouldn't be against it.
It's too dangerous.
Barnaby, for the first time, being a woman in your business is an advantage, and I intend to use it.
No, what you mean is you don't intend to listen.
You put it so well.
Well, if you're determined, I guess I better start circulating your cover story in case they start checking your background.
And what a background it is.
I'll bet.
I feel certain you're going to like it here, Betty.
Oh, it is beautiful.
There's a list of activities here on the table, Betty, and I would suggest that you sign up for all the sessions to start.
Oh, I wouldn't miss a one.
I'll see you later.
Oh, Sylvia, excuse me. What do most of the women wear to the sessions?
Always the #1 question. Whatever is in for you, Betty.
In?
In your mood. Well, we're just trying to get our thing together, not a wardrobe.
I see.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Oh, hi, Sylvia. Ruth at home?
No, she left last night.
Left? Where'd she go?
Oh, well, she promised to drop us a line just as soon as she got settled.
If that's impossible, she didn't even say goodbye.
Well, it was just spontaneous, Helen. She apparently wanted just to break the cord, you know, and go back out in the world again.
Without her sample? I don't believe it.
That's the coat that she was talking about. She asked me to send it on to her just as soon as she sends us her address. Sylvia, you've got a session and I've got a stockbroker. Settle in. See you later.
Thanks for everything.
Hi, I'm Helen Wrightwood. Can I give you a hand?
Betty and Wright, I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Could you?
Yeah. You know, I don't understand it. Ruth wouldn't just pick up and go like that.
Well, perhaps the center changed her more than you knew. After all, their aim is to build self-confidence.
But based on mature behavior, not running away in the middle of the night.
Oh, listen, let's leave this. Maybe your friend left behind a cool drink for us,
And another thing, she has night blindness. She hates driving at night. Now, what could be so important that she couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. Oh, well, there could have been, you know, any number of different... Helen, look.
It's a stone from Ruth's ring.
Are you sure?
It's her pride and joy. She calls it her emancipation gift to herself.
Well, there must be some explanation.
Betty, something's wrong. She confided just about everything to me. She was having an affair with Travis. Now, if they had a fight, that would explain her leaving in such a hurry. But it doesn't explain this.
Where are you going?
To find Sylvia and get some answers.
Helen, if something is wrong, remember, Sylvia and Mr. Travis told you that she left. Don't you think that we'd have a better chance of getting to the truth if you kept your suspicions to yourself for now and until we find out more about Ruth's disappearance?
Happy?
I don't know. I know I'm not sad anymore.
I'd like to think that I had something to do with that.
Something. You're the first man I've related to since Fred died.
Are you always this frank?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's good. There are no facades. Sylvia feels
Oh,
that...
I see. No, I'm really interested in what you feel.
I didn't offend you.
Oh, you just shook me up a bit. Right down to my bootstraps. Robert, please, I'm getting confused.
Is that bad?
No. It's the nicest feeling I've had in a long time. But
Well, what's wrong?
well, if you'll just give me some time, I'll think of something.
All right. I tell you what. I'll give you until, say, 8 o'clock this evening. You could drop by my office. I should be finished by then. And I promise you, I'll not only have an answer to all your confusion, I'll even walk you back to your cabin. Date?
You're 10 minutes late. 5 more minutes and I'd have come in after you.
I'm sorry, Barnaby, but I'm afraid this goes a lot deeper than we thought. One of the women here, a Ruth Granger, has disappeared. Or at least so a friend of hers thinks.
What made a friend suspicious?
Well, Ruth left behind a diamond as big as an egg. I'm sure she wouldn't have left without it. And yet Travis and Sylvia say that she left on her own.
Okay, I can check that out. But I'm taking you out of here. Travis is beginning to check you out like the prize heifer at a county fair.
He tried that in person, too. But Barnaby, I can't leave now. I'm so close. He's invited me to his office this evening.
Betty, if the Granger woman is missing, that makes 2 people who may be dead.
Please, Barnaby, don't make me leave. I know I can get those files. And without them, it's just so much circumstantial
You don't have to explain to me the rules of evidence. What time does Travis expect you?
8 o'clock. Are you going to let me do it?
Yeah, but not alone. I'll drop by at 5 minutes after 8. I'll try to occupy Travis's attention while you go through the files. If he doesn't go for it, you fold your tent and beat it back to your cabin, you hear?
Yes, sir.
No matter what happens, I want you back in your cabin by 8:15. I'm taking you out of here, files or no files, you hear?
Message received and recorded, sir.
And Betty, be careful.
You're beginning to sound like me.
Betty, you look wonderful.
Here I thought investment counselors were only interested in numbers.
Not always. But there will be one happy woman tomorrow when she gets a look at this statement.
I heard the women say that you're a financial wizard.
I don't know about that, but the numbers in these portfolios all seem to be going in the right direction. But I don't want to bore you with talk about money.
Oh, it's not boring. Frankly, I don't know the first thing about finances, except I write a check and get what I want. I'm afraid I keep my finances in a bit of a scramble.
Uh-huh. Well, first thing tomorrow, I'll see if I can't reorganize things for you.
And tonight?
Well, for starters, there's a spot overlooking the lake I'd like you to see.
Mr. Jones, I'm afraid it's a little late.
You'll just take a minute, Ms. Blake. I just want to speak with Mr. Travis.
Excuse me.
Mr. Travis isn't available right now.
I'm sorry, Ms. Blake, but it's very urgent that I talk with Mr. Travis right away.
I told you, Mr. Jones, this is my center. Whatever you have to say, you can say to me, or else you can wait until tomorrow and make an appointment.
No, ma'am. There are some things that can only be said man to man.
Betty, I have to speak to someone.
Oh, I understand. It's all right.
No, it isn't. Won't take long. I'll come to your cabin.
I'll be waiting.
You see, when one man apologizes to another, I feel he should do it face to face.
Well, if there's any apology owed, I think it's owed to me.
Well, I'm sorry, Ms. Blake, but Mr. Travis being a man, I'm sure he understands how I feel.
I might understand a little better if you got on with it, Mr. Jones.
Well, I must confess that when I first came out here, I thought you two were lying to me.
Lying? About what?
About Mr. Lockman's failing to keep an appointment with you. Matter of fact, I thought you might have even gone out to his place and maybe even killed him.
How absurd.
When the coroner's report on Mr. Lockman failed to indicate any immediate allergic reaction, you can see why I thought that the accident had been staged.
Well, perhaps so, but why would you think Bob and I would have been involved?
Well, that's rather embarrassing. No good detective ever likes to be caught jumping to conclusions.
What conclusions?
The money that Mr. Lockman's clients turned over to you. Now, I'll admit that I'm always too quick to seize on greed as a motive. You said yourself, check with the ladies, and I'll swear that no man ever got a finer recommendation than you did from Ms. Howard and Ms. Wrightwood.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, you'll probably also be glad to hear that I've just about wound up my investigation. I won't be troubling you anymore, just as soon as I have an interview with Miss Granger.
What does she have to do with Mr. Lockman?
Well, I won't know that until I talk to her.
Ruth Granger's given up her residence here at the center. I doubt that we can be of much help to you there.
Oh. Well, knowing women, as I do, and their unpredictability, it's likely she could be in Tallahassee or Timbuktu by now. Well, thank you for your time. And once again, my apologies.
Pompous, archaic, chauvinistic, antique.
Don't believe a word of it.
What?
That was no apology you just heard. He was conning us.
But he just said...
I know what he said. The question is why. What's he up to? Come on. Sure. She knew exactly what she was looking for. You work for Jones, don't you?
What are we gonna do?
Exactly what I said. We finish with Ms. Enright here, or whatever her name is, and then we leave.
But, Bob, Jones must know that she's here.
Of course he does. It will do you no good to kill me, you know. Barnaby already knows that you killed George Lockman, and that Ruth Granger didn't leave here of her own free will.
Please, let's just give it up now.
No. If Jones had proof, he'd have gone to the place long ago. We could be long gone from here before he comes back for her. Okay, let's go. And just remember, I won't need much excuse to use this.
Hold it, Travis.
It's all over. It is for her if you make another move.
Miss Blake, tell him to let her go. I've already contacted the police. There's no chance for you to get away.
Travis.
Benny!
I've never been so happy to see anybody in my whole life.
You were supposed to be back in your cabin by 8:15.
I guess I got carried away being a spy.
Now, Harry couldn't have done better.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Penny Fuller, Michael Callan, Wayne Tippett, Jonathan Lippy. Tonight's episode, Poisoned Pigeon.
Well, let's eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we score. You sure Archer's got that check?
He's going to cash it first thing in the morning. You have a lunch date at 12:30, his private club.
You know, for $200,000 cash, I'd meet him top Mount Everest.
Oh, no. Remember, Article 1 of our business agreement.
Okay, let's drink to the copper shortage. Long may it last.
To my retirement. May it last forever.
Hi, Della. You know, you're breaking up the hottest team going.
Sorry, Tim. We agreed. When I got my half of the money, it's a arrivederci.
Yeah. What are you going to do to yourself when you get bored traveling?
Something old-fashioned, like find the right man, get settled down, and become an unliberated woman.
A very heartwarming story.
Jim, what are you doing here?
I followed you here from the restaurant.
Well, surely you don't think we are...
I know what you are. Con artists. I've been listening.
Oh, look, I don't know what you heard, but,
Why, Della? I thought we had something very special going together. How could you do this to me?
Jim, I can explain.
Explain what? How you kept me from meeting your boss so you could turn me over to your crook friend here? Who happened to sell me $250,000 worth of non-existent copper?
Now, wait a minute. Who said that the copper was non-existent?
I may have been a fool, Darnell, but not any longer. Well, here is $200,000 of my company's money that you're not getting your hands on. I'll let the police worry about getting my down payment back.
Okay, you want to use the phone? Go ahead. Call the police. Just, don't get upset when we sue for false arrest.
Oh, yes, that can be very expensive, Jim.
I have to admit, you two pull a good bluff, but not good enough.
Well, just, trying to save you money and embarrassment, friend.
I can handle it.
What is your wife going to say when she reads those lurid headlines about you and me, darling?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that the newspapers, be glad to pick up on a story like that, huh?
And after all, your wife is your meal ticket, isn't that right?
I can handle my wife. After you two are in jail.
Okay, you can put the phone down, Mr. Archer. You want your down payment back? You got it. $50,000. I got it right here on the desk.
Hold it, Darnell. I'm making the phone call.
Come on, will you put the phone down? I'm just trying to square things. He's dead.
We gotta get out of here now.
Oh, look, hold it a minute. Will you just let me
We
think?
can't con our way out of murder.
Look, We blew most of the 50,000 just trying to set this thing up. Now, if we let the air out now, we got nothing.
He's dead. That's no time to worry about money.
Don't panic on me. Don't panic on me. Look, we can still save this setup. You still got the other Mark, Wade Swanson?
Yes, but what do we do with the dead man in the meantime?
Yeah, we can make it look like he split town with company funds and one of his chicks, because everybody knows that he fools around. You want your Roman holiday, you're gonna have to stick with me. One more time.
That's the latest photograph I have of him. Thank you.
This is a very small car, or is your...
He's that tall. 6'4", and he weighs 230 pounds.
You say your husband has been missing for 2 weeks, Mrs. Archer?
Mm-hmm. When he didn't show up, someone had to take over. I guess I'm a little out of touch with running the business.
And your husband ran the business up to now, is that it?
Mm-hmm. Ever since my parents died. Before that, he was plant superintendent. Everyone said he was after my money, but he was just too stubborn to listen.
What did the police say about your husband's disappearance?
I haven't spoken to the police. I don't consider my husband a missing person.
How do you consider him?
He's gone off with another woman, Mr. Jones. He used his credit card to buy 2 one-way tickets to Honolulu.
What makes you so sure he took along a female companion?
Jim's a philanderer, Mr. Jones. Lipstick on collars, late hours, tangled alibis, you name it.
Well, finding errand husbands isn't exactly my line of work.
Well, there's more to it, Barnaby. This errand husband took $250,000 in company funds with him.
Here's a canceled check for $50,000. Signed and endorsed by my husband.
What happened to the other 200,000?
Well, that check hasn't surfaced yet. But according to the accountant's records, it was also made out to Jim.
You did issue a stop payment order.
I most certainly did. I don't know why he's done this. I think I've always been a good wife. Anything that Jim ever wanted, he could have just for the asking. Will you help me, Mr. Jones?
Depends on what you want. Your husband or the money?
My husband. You know, in spite of all of this, I still love him. Is it the wrong thing to say?
No, Mrs. Archer, I think that was the right thing to say.
Betty knows I'm a sucker for a love story. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Good morning, Sue.
Oh, hi, Mr. Swanson.
Good morning, lovely lady.
Afraid you won't think so when you hear what's happened.
Now, don't tell me I've missed Mr. Matthews again.
He had a panic call and had to rush out. I don't think he'll be back today. I tried to reach you at your office, but you'd already left. I'm really sorry. I wish there was some way I could help.
Well, unless you've got a shipment of copper hidden on your person, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Excuse me. Mr. Matthews' office? Oh, hi, Pam. Listen, I have a very important customer here, so I'm going to put you on hold, okay? I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't want to see you get hurt.
It's my company that's hurting, Della. Bad. Our copper inventories are completely gone. You've got a life preserver, toss it.
Well, Mr. Matthews was outbid on that copper shipment I was telling you about.
You mean he's not going to get it after all?
I'm sorry. And he's as disappointed as you are.
Well, who outbid him?
I don't know why.
If it was another broker, maybe I could buy from him. Is there any way you could find out?
I could try. Where can I reach you?
I have a meeting in San Diego all afternoon, but I'll be back for dinner. How about meeting me at the Shapier around 8?
Oh, now, you don't have to wine and dine me, not after all those lunches.
Now, look, back home in Nebraska, the customer is always right.
Okay, customer. The Shapier at 8.
Della, you get that copper for me, and I might even marry you.
Oh, be careful. Some girls keep trousseaux in their desks for just such occasions. Sorry to keep you hanging, but I had Wade Swanson here.
Yes, so I gathered. How'd it go?
You took the hook all the way.
Well, you keep the tempo moving, baby. Sooner it's finished, the sooner you become a lady of leisure.
Don't push. Everything is under control, so just don't push.
Nice little gadget, the computer. But I doubt if they'll replace us humans until they find out about coffee breaks or laughing at the boss's jokes.
Well, there are no laughs in this one. But we do have confirmation that a Mr. and Mrs. James P. Archer did purchase one-way tickets to Honolulu on that date.
Mind asking it if Mr. Archer booked connecting flights to one of the outlying islands or points beyond?
Not at all.
You were right, Barnaby. Mr. Archer's car has been missing since the night he disappeared. It's not at his home or his business. Mrs. Archer gave me a description of the car and the license plate number.
Well, maybe it's still here in the parking lot. Take a look around.
Well, even if you do find it, I mean, what would it tell you?
I don't know. But you have to keep sniffing around till something makes you sneeze.
Sorry, but there's no record of the Archers even boarding their original flight here in Los Angeles.
You mean they weren't on the plane at all?
I queried the computer twice to make sure. They never boarded.
Well, thank you very much. They could have boarded another flight, different airline. Why don't you check into that, Betty? I'll go poke around the parking lot.
All right. Well, I hope you find something to make you sneeze.
I'll settle for one little gesundheit. How'd you do with the computer?
Well, Archer's name doesn't appear on any Honolulu manifest for the past 2 weeks.
Man buys tickets to Honolulu, doesn't board the plane, yet he leaves his car here. Why?
Throw his wife off the trail?
I might buy that if it weren't for one thing. His wife says he's a very big man.
6'4", 230 pounds.
That's bigger than I am. Yeah, when I tried to get in there a little while ago, the seats were pushed so far forward, I had trouble getting behind the wheel.
Which means someone a lot smaller than Archer drove the car, parked it here. The girlfriend?
I have a hunch if we find her, might answer a much bigger question. Why?
The trouble with this business, there are always more questions than answers.
Well, the answers are there, Betty, but it's like eating French food. You have to dig down through the sauce to get to the meat.
I have just inhaled 500 calories. Oh, you have made this a perfectly wonderful evening. Wade?
I was just about to say the same about you. I can't remember when I met a more beautiful, intelligent, totally charming woman.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Will there be something else, monsieur?
Not for now, thanks. What would you like, Della?
Oh, I have more than enough, thank you.
No, gift. Something to repay you for setting up that meeting with Tim Darnell.
I'm being repaid right now. This is the closest thing to a real date I've had since...
Since when?
Well, truthfully, since I lost my husband 8 months ago.
I'm very sorry, Della. Those aren't empty words. I lost my wife 2 years ago. I know what you're feeling.
And you do know, don't you?
I also know life goes on.
You make it sound so simple.
I can prove to you how simple it is. If you'll let me.
I'd like that, Wade. I really would.
Miss Madison?
Yes?
Telephone. You can take it up front.
Excuse me.
If it's a man, hang up and hurry back.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Long time, Della. Happy to see me?
Well, Charlie, what are you doing here?
Oh, I got the word that you and Tim were in town, so I dropped in on your favorite hairdresser. Mr. Herrick, you should be more careful. Broads tell your hairdressers everything.
Okay, so you found me.
Yeah, but I haven't found that 25 grand you two owe me. Remember that stock scam we pulled in Frisco?
Well, talk to Tim. He handles the money.
I plan to. Just as soon as you tell me where I can find him.
Well, that may take some time.
No time. I want to meet with him tomorrow.
All right, I'll call him when I get home tonight.
Good. I'll call you around midnight. You set it up. I just might decide to change that pretty little face.
You finished?
Sure. Just remember that Mark you're working on inside, he might not be too interested in what you have to say, honey. If you're talking through a mouthful of wire.
Well, I'm forced to agree with you, Barnaby. Look at the 2 R's in his last name. You notice how he made them on the check, then here on the credit card receipt.
They're not the same.
And there's also the slant of the H.
Well, coming from the best man I know on curlicues, scribblings, and scrawlings, that's good enough for me.
That's an excellent forgery. Whoever signed that credit card was not James Archer.
The signature on the check is genuine.
Yeah, undoubtedly, but we have to find out now is who paid for the airline tickets. Well, thank you very much, Dave. That's one I owe you.
Anytime, Barnaby.
Mr. Darnell? Yes, yes.
Wade Swanson.
How you doing, Wade? Morning.
I certainly appreciate you taking the time to see me, Mr. Darnell.
No, hey, call me Tim, will you? Listen, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to help you.
Well, Miss Madison said that you got some copper.
Yes, yeah, I know that I had some copper for sale. Well, that's not quite true. Have a seat, will you?
Right, thanks.
A little coffee?
Yeah, please.
See, my half of the deal has been committed for some time. My partner was one who was looking for a buyer. Unfortunately, between the time that I called Miss Madison, well, he made the sale. And, gee, I'm sorry. I guess you made the trip for nothing, huh?
Mr. Darnell, Tim, suppose I were in a position to top whatever price you've been offered.
Well, look, I'd really like to help you, but would you excuse me for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Yeah, Lloyd. What is it? What? Listen, I hope you're kidding, because I'm not laughing.
I hope my timing was right. Is Wade there?
Yeah, you'd better believe it, Lloyd.
He must be hanging on your every word, so go ahead, do your number.
Well, that's tough, Lloyd. That's really tough. I mean, I get a chance to double our money, and you're welching on me. And that's exactly how I mean it. You believe it. Summa cum laude in economics. He blows a $250,000 opportunity for me because he goes out and overextends himself buying stocks on margin.
The opportunity. That's the copper shipment you were talking about?
As a matter of fact, it was. That shipment's going to arrive in less than 3 days. I have to find a way to cover Lloyd's half of the contract.
Well, look, if he can't handle it, how about letting me take his end?
That's a rather large end you're talking about. $250,000. That's a lot of money to raise in less than 48 hours. And it has to be a cash transaction.
My company's got the money.
I don't say that unless you're really positive, because I have other clients that can handle it.
No, I need that copper. It'll take some doing, but I can get the cash.
All right. I'll give Lloyd a call, and I'll see if I can get him to transfer his part of the contract over to you. It may cost you an extra 10% for him.
That won't be a problem if I get that copper.
You just call him back. I better get moving. I have a few bankers to talk to.
All right, Wade. Listen, I like your style. Chances are this could be start of a very profitable partnership.
I'll be in touch by the end of the day.
Okay.
Nice scam you got going. Very nice.
How you doing, Charlie? Della said you weren't coming by until tonight.
Well, I don't take chances anymore after that disappearance act in Frisco. There's my 25,000.
Just made arrangements for it.
I want my money now. You understand? Understand?
Charlie, come on. I don't have it. I don't have the money now. Give me a few days. As soon as the new mark pays off, you'll get yours. God is my witness.
Stop dropping names.
Come on, man. I don't have the money.
Well, beg it, borrow it, steal it, baby. But if I don't leave here with my money, you leave here in a pine box. So you remember. 10 o'clock.
Very interesting, Mr. Farrow.
She'll never hang in the Louvre, but I do make a comfortable living at it. You can relax, Jenny. It's a cover for one of those horrific pocketbooks.
About Mr. Archer.
Well, what can I tell you, Mr. Jones? Jim's my friend.
Any idea where he may have taken off to?
Maybe he pulled a gun. Could have happened. We met in art school. Maybe he decided to chuck it and go back to what he likes best.
When's the last time you saw him?
I ran into Jim about 3 weeks ago up the coast. A restaurant, Blue Dolphin. He did have a young lady with him.
Young lady have a name?
Della. He didn't mention a last name.
What'd she look like?
Mid-20s, about 5'5", reddish-brown hair. Terrific figure. An executive secretary, I think Jim said.
Why don't you draw on this blank? Think you could sketch me a picture of the young lady?
Well, if I can't, Mr. Jones, I've been taking money under false pretenses for a number of years.
Her name's Della Madison. She's a Gershwin freak. Most chicks her age never heard of Gershwin.
There you are.
Thanks.
When's the last time you saw her in here?
2 weeks, 2 days, 22 hours ago.
You have quite a memory.
That's quite a chick.
Sounds like she, what's the expression, turned you on.
That's the expression. One look at her and it's fly me to the moon time.
Looking for a friend of hers, James Archer. Ever seen him before?
2 weeks, 2 days, 22 hours ago. They always came in together. Once, just once, I wish he would have come in alone.
You figured on, making a play for her?
Not with that dude around. He's big enough to rattle King Kong off the Empire State Building.
You impress me as being resourceful enough to work around an obstacle like that.
Well, I did get to her front door once, but my resources ran out.
I'm very interested in hearing your front door story.
Oh, there's not much to it. I stole her cigarette lighter one night, figuring she'd call back the next day and ask about it. She did.
And you offered to drop it by her place?
You got it. Now for the unhappy ending. Godzilla answered the door.
How's your memory on addresses?
Getting better. 126 Loma Vista, apartment 10.
Hi, Charlie. Come on in.
you, honey. Where's Timmy?
Out getting your money. He'll be back in a little while. You want a drink?
Yeah, why not? Scotch rocks.
I hear you roughed up Tim a little bit. Shame on you.
Well, you know, Timmy's like that stubborn mule in the old joke. You gotta get his attention first.
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, you're having a little trouble with Tim yourself?
I have a large feeling our partnership is about to go that-a-way.
Well, I think if anything happens, maybe we'll get together again, huh?
You're sweet, Charlie. You really are. Come on, dance with me.
Where'd Tim go to get the money?
Oh, forget Tim. Come on, Charlie. Hey, you're pretty good.
Oh, honey, don't get cute. Come on, give it back.
Tim wants to have a few words with you first.
And I want you to stand there, and I want you to listen to me, Charlie. I tried to get your money, no dice. I want you to back off and wait until our mark comes through.
He's telling the truth, Charlie. Just give us till tomorrow.
You double-talking little creep. You gutless punk.
Phil, look, I didn't mean that. I only tried to scare him.
What's happening to us?
Look, they're always this, baby. I mean, we both knew that going in.
All I know is it used to be small-time cons for kicks and rent money. Now it's...
Don't blame me, Del. Don't blame me.
No, it's only me for letting myself be a part of it.
I didn't want this to happen any more than you did. I mean, you know that. I mean, it was his fault. I mean, brought it on himself, Charlie did. Look, honey, there's only one way we can get out of this. We got to get money. Just hang in with me, will you? Because there's only one way I know to get it. Hang in, please, just a little while longer.
Kelly Madison, I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. That chicken smells just like down home. Mind if I come in?
If you don't mind, I am getting ready for a picnic.
You just go on about your business. I just want to pop a few questions.
Well, am I entitled to know what this is all about?
Absolutely. I'm looking for a friend of yours, Mr. James P. Archer.
Oh, there must be some mistake. I don't know any such person.
Well, have you ever heard of a Sid Farrell?
No, never.
That's funny, because he certainly heard of you. Matter of fact, he drew a picture of you from memory.
Or wash my mouth out with soap.
I prefer to go back and start all over again. Mr. Farrell said that he saw you and Mr. Archer in a place called the Blue Dolphin Restaurant a little over 3 weeks ago.
Mr. Jones, Jim is a married man. I don't want to cause him any trouble.
Well, now, down home, we have a saying that truth and oil have a way of coming to the surface. I think you'd avoid a lot of trouble by staying on the surface right from the start.
I have nothing to hide, if that's what you mean.
Well, fine. Then you don't mind telling me the last time you saw Mr. Archer.
The same night we ran into Mr. Farrell.
Well, now, let's start again. At the Blue Dolphin, there's a piano player who said that he saw you and Mr. Archer in the place a little over 2 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, it was the night that Mr. Archer disappeared.
All right, Mr. Jones. Jim did take me to the Blue Dolphin that night. It seemed he'd found himself a new love goddess. I guess it was his way of letting me down easy.
Any idea who this other woman was?
No. I guess it was serious because She got him to leave his wife, which is something I couldn't accomplish.
And you figure that this is the reason Mr. Archer sort of dropped out of sight?
You have no idea what that did to me, Mr. Jones. Having him, just losing him so quickly like that, I thought he loved me. I would have taken him on any terms. I feel like such a fool.
Sometimes it's harder to fall out of love than to fall in. Why don't we talk later when you feel better?
Thank you.
Hello, lovely lady. Ready?
Wade, this is Mr. Jones.
Barnaby Jones. I didn't get your last name?
Swanson. Wade Swanson.
You look familiar. Are you in the sporting goods business?
The components, WS Electronics.
Oh, must have been mistaken. Well, have a nice picnic, you two.
What was that all about?
Nothing, Wade. Nothing to worry about. Wade, I'm sorry. It's just too soon for me. We don't know enough about each other.
I couldn't care less.
You would later, believe me.
Okay. Everything up front, then. We tell all. Only I get to go first.
No, let me begin. Because once you know...
Della, please. I have to get something off my conscience before you start. It's very important.
Wade.
I lied to you. My company doesn't need copper. It needs money. With copper in short supply, I'd hope to sell it to speculators at a profit.
What about the $200,000?
I thought I could raise enough to cover the option, but turns out my creditors even have creditors. Afraid I bit off too large a bite.
You mean you're broke?
Not a sou. But they say a poor man's love is the strongest. Della, a confession isn't meant to be funny.
But it is the funniest thing I have ever heard.
Oh, I'm glad to see you back. I was about to put out an APB on you.
Gee, I kind of wish you would. I might hit it lucky and get picked up by a handsome bachelor in blue.
Well, did you find out where Della Madison worked?
I even found out where she didn't work.
Would you like to untangle that?
Well, our credit source told me that she worked for Triangle Metal Imports. But by the time I got to Triangle, it was the noon hour.
So you took the personnel director to lunch?
No, he took me to lunch. That's what took so long.
Well, where didn't she work?
Well, it seems she got her job at Triangle through a letter of recommendation from a company, Allied Imports, way up in Spokane.
So?
Well, on my way back from lunch, I telephoned Allied. They did, at one time, have a Della Madison working for them. But she was 56 years old.
That's not so old.
Barnaby, that's not the point. I mean, that's not our Della Madison, right?
So just when we're beginning to find out who Della Madison is, she turns out to be somebody else. You know any reason why Miss Madison didn't show up for work this morning?
Well, Judy, that's my friend in personnel. She said that Della phoned in right after lunch and quit.
Didn't even give a notice?
None. I hate to sound like a catty female, but, well, it's just as well.
Sounds like you two didn't get along too well.
To get along with Della, you had to be a man, if you know what I mean.
Is this one of the men that she got along with?
All right, that's Mr. Archer. He's one of them.
Mr. Archer come in on business?
If you can call it that. The poor guy kept coming in here to see Mr. Matthews about buying some copper. You know, I don't think Della let him inside Mr. Matthews' door once.
Maybe she was acting on instructions from her boss.
My female intuition tells me that there was more to it than that.
That's probably the world's greatest lie detector.
You're cute.
So are you.
Thank you.
Did any other customers get the same treatment from Miss Madison that Mr. Archer did?
Well, there was Mr. Swanson. Oh, that's a shame. He's really a neat guy.
Wade Swanson?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, thank you very much for the information.
Okay.
Now, if you will point me in the direction of the personnel office, I'd like to get a picture of Miss Madison.
Okay, go out the door and turn right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's the matter, Del? You sound a little bit panicky on the phone.
Well, it's Wade. He started asking questions.
Well, did you ever see a mark who didn't get panicky? Last minute? That's your job. You gotta calm him down.
Well, I've tried, but he's suspicious about something. Maybe you should call him and cancel.
Oh, no way, no way. We're too close.
Tim, Wade is nobody's fool.
Look, will you just calm down? I mean, you're starting to lose your cool.
Look, it's not that simple. Before Wade puts up his money, he's going to insist that he see the color of yours. You see, it's impossible. There's no way we can come up with that kind of money.
He's got his $250,000?
In cash. And he demands to see your money before he hands his over.
Okay. Just have to get it, that's all.
Well, where?
Why should I lend money to you, a con man?
Because I'm the best there is. This is a sure thing, Mr. Alves.
How much do you need?
$250,000. Deposit the money in the bank tomorrow morning and withdraw $500,000 the same afternoon.
I don't trust con men.
There's no risk with me, Mr. Alves. I swear it.
There's always a risk. That's why crumbs like you come to me. Then you don't pay up, I have to kill you. If you're dead, I can't collect the money. It's a vicious circle.
Please, Mr. Alves. I've got to have that money.
Jules, would you trust this con man? It'll cost you 10%.
It's $25,000 for just a few hours. The normal charge is 10% a week.
That's right. But you don't come here if you got someplace else to go.
Okay. When do I pick it up?
You don't. I deliver it to you 10 tomorrow morning. Marius, give the con man something to write with so he can leave his address. It's very good.
Thank you, Mr. Alves.
Conman, just so you should know, I'm a very ecology-minded citizen. But if you default, that won't stop me from polluting the Pacific Ocean with your carcass.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lieutenant.
Oh, what did he say?
Well, he told me to tell you that curiosity is the reason that window shades were invented.
Come on, Barnaby. Did he get a make from Della's personnel photo?
He did. Her real name is Olivia Kearney. A bunco artist, has done a short time in Denver and Spokane. Nice, slick M.O. She sets up the pigeons and her partner clips their wings.
Who's her partner?
Well, if it's the same one she's been using, it's a fella named Tim Darnell. Bunco and fair to middling forger.
Well, that could account for the signature on Archer's credit card bill.
It counts for more than that, Betty. All the arrows point the same way. Apparently, she set up Archer and something went wrong.
What, do you think she and her partner got rid of Archer and then made it look as though he took off for Hawaii?
That's my guess. And it's also my guess that Swanson is about to fall for the same gambit.
I don't understand is why she quit her job.
Gyp and Gypsy are part of all con artists, Betty. They pick a town clean and then they move on.
And you think Della's about to move on?
Yes, but not before they separate Swanson from his money. Now, I want you to hightail it out to his factory. Try to raise somebody. Here's the address. I'll check his home.
I'll expect it back not later than 4 this afternoon. With interest.
No sweat, Mr. Alves.
I never sweat, Conrad. I make other people sweat.
Got it, didn't I? You thought I wasn't going to get it, huh? Come on now. Don't look so worried. Everything is terrific. Now I'm going to meet Wade at the bank. We're going to deposit the money in a joint account, and presto. Through the magic of persuasion, plus a small act of forgery, yours truly is going to withdraw $500,000 biggies just before the bank closes.
You make it sound so easy.
And as of this afternoon, you are going to be a rich and retired lady of leisure. I must be going.
Tim, there's been a slight change in plans.
Hey, come on, Dell. What's this?
Wade,
Wait.
tie him up.
Wait a minute now. What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
What I should have done before you started killing people.
How'd she con you into this?
You'd never believe the money's only a small part of this, would you?
Hey, Dell, come on now. You're being stupid. That money belongs to Bruno Alves. Now, if I don't get it back to him, he'll kill me.
I know you, Tim. You'll find a way of getting free after we've gone, and then you'll just have to keep running, just like always.
Look, I'll make a deal.
With what?
Well, suppose I were to tell Alves, where his money is.
You do that. And I'll tell the police who murdered Jim Archer and Charlie Waters.
So that's it, huh? That's why you're doing this to me, huh?
Suddenly, all the fun went out of it. And I also happen to love Wade.
Oh, come on. You disappoint me, Dell. I mean, first rule I taught you was never to get emotionally involved with your mark.
So flunk me.
I can't. You outconned your teacher on this one.
Right, let's go. Goodbye, Tim. I hope you make it.
You too.
Already I don't like it. Marius, you stay with the con man. Jules, we'll follow the money.
Any luck?
Swanson moved out of his apartment early this morning. There was nobody at Della's apartment. What's going on here?
Well, WS Electronics is defunct. The employees were terminated yesterday, and the creditors are taking over this morning.
Are they repossessing everything?
Right down to the light bulbs.
Swanson's files are still in there.
What are we looking for, Barnaby?
One of those books the secretaries use to log in and out phone traffic. Sometimes they can be more revealing than a diary.
Remind me to let you look at a real diary sometime.
Here it is. How many calls yesterday?
Looks like they're all bill collectors.
Except late in the afternoon, Swanson called Sunburst Air Charter Service. Call him, Betty.
Lousy con man said that money was going in the bank. Let's go. All right, hold it. That's far enough. That's my money you got there.
There must be some mistake. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. Just don't make any quick moves. Now we're going back in the terminal. Easy.
Barnaby, over there.
Call the police.
Don't shoot!
Keep them company.
No, Della. It's all over.
Wait, I won't go back to jail. I can't.
Della, we can do whatever we have to. I love you, Della.
Wait, you know.
Look, we've got something now. Let's don't lose it.
Throw out the gun!
I think you'll want this. We don't need it anymore.
For what it's worth, you made the right choice.
You wouldn't con a con woman, would you?
Well, I just spoke to Lieutenant Biddle.
Did he pick up Darnell and Arvez man?
Mm-hmm. They're both in custody. He's also dispatched a crew out to Lake Hempstead to drag for the two bodies.
Now comes the tough part, to tell Mrs. Archer.
I'm afraid she's going to take it pretty hard.
Sometimes today's tragedy is a way of becoming tomorrow's blessing. Gonna take a while, but I think Mrs. Archer is strong enough to write her own happy ending.
Barnaby Joan, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Eric Braden, Bernard Fox, John Anderson, Karen Carlson, Harvey Jason. Tonight's episode, Jeopardy for Two.
Come on, Hanson, let's play.
Oh, John, I think I've had enough for today. I'll wait till Saturday for my better shots.
When are you going to sell me that mare?
I'd rather sell my right arm, old boy.
With that mare, you could play with one arm.
Yes. I'll see you. All right, here we go. In she goes. That's a good girl.
So, Ernst, nach all diesen Jahren.
Mein Gott, Jan, bist du blass und dünn geworden.
What do you expect after 3 years in prison?
So that explains the gun, eh? West Germans must have been a terrible ordeal for you, Jan. But listen to me. You're soon going to be yourself again, old boy. Anything you want is going to be yours. Do you realize that you're a very wealthy man?
Rix, what do you mean? Ich verstehe nicht.
Porcelain turned out to be infinitely more valuable than we had hoped, Jan. The pieces I have sold have brought in fantastic prices, and half of every dollar I have saved for you.
Saved for me? Then why have you hidden from me?
What are you talking about? I didn't hide from you. I hid from the authorities. Do you realize that I tried to contact you through Antwerp? And that the British were looking for me everywhere? Listen to me. Life hasn't been exactly easy for me either.
Yeah, I did not think of what this time has been like for you.
Well, never mind, old boy. From now on, life is going to be great for both of us. I have set us up a nice little art gallery, an excellent front to sell our porcelain.
I've seen it. An impressive place.
So good to see. Look. I'd prefer not to talk around here. There's a clearing about 1/4 of a mile up the hill, below the bridle path. I'll see you there in 15 minutes. All right? Yeah. Okay. Jan. Glad to see you.
There you are.
Barnaby, the illustrious Colonel Bradford.
Well, Colonel, you didn't waste any time getting here.
Caught the first flight out of Heathrow after I received your cable. How are you, Barnaby?
Fine. A lot of water under London Bridge since D-Day. You haven't changed?
Well, if you believe that, then you haven't changed either. You said you'd seen Sinchek.
No, I said I'd located him. His landlord said that he'd call me as soon as he showed up.
But you're sure it's Sinchek?
Yeah, it seems to fit. He's a Czechoslovakian national, entered this country about 6 months ago. The way you talk, he sounds like a prize.
Not the prize, but he may lead me to the biggest prize of all. Double agent, codenamed Raven. Raven's the man I want.
Do I hear overtones of James Bond?
I am with MI6, but a little tattered to fulfill the Bond image, I'm afraid. I'm presently on an extended vacation, so now you understand, Barnaby, why I asked you to find Sinchek instead of going through official channels.
Well, I'd understand a lot better if I knew more about it.
Sorry, Barnaby. Security. Need-to-know basis only. First Sinchek, and perhaps I can fill you in as we go along.
Well, perhaps we better go along over to Sinchek's apartment. Wonderful to see you again, Colonel.
Yes. Can't wait to have a few pints again. A dirty dick.
Smells like the manager was right. He said nobody had been in or out of here for 5 days.
I must say, it looks like Sinchek, all right. Checked labels, and the size fits our man to a T.
George.
Ah, clever utilization of American sensibilities regarding the WC.
Part of America that I hail from, we couldn't afford sensibilities or catalog this thin. You ready to tell me what this old catalog has to do with a fellow named Sinchek?
Barnaby, in 1938, the Habsburg porcelain collection was valued at roughly £1 million. But it disappeared when the Nazis moved into Austria. And until 1971, no one was sure whether Goering had found it and hidden it away somewhere, or if it had been destroyed by the Allied bombing.
You think that Sinchek has it?
Hardly. We think Raven has the collection. Sinchek's been in a West German prison for 3 years.
Well, then, if Sinchek located the collection, you think it's a pretty good chance that he knows where Raven is.
There. You see? You have it all.
But I would have to know who Raven is before I can be of any help.
Raven was a double agent working under my branch.
He worked for you?
Until 3.5 years ago. One of our people working with Raven and Sinchek got word to us they'd stumbled onto the hiding place of the Habsburg collection. 24 hours later, the agent was murdered and Raven dropped out of sight.
No lead?
Not the foggiest, until Sinchek was released by the West German authorities. It's a certainty he's after his share of the Habsburg loot. That's why I think he's come to California.
What does Raven look like?
I never saw the man. He was working for the East Germans when we cultivated him. London Club? What's this?
Nice little place in Santa Monica. I know it well.
Do those letters mean anything to you?
C-A-P-A. Could be a name. Kappa? Kappa?
Lot 32 in your catalogs, ladies and gentlemen, a porcelain vase, authenticated early Ming from the Constantine collection. The bidding will start at $16,000. Now, if you'll step right this way, please. There's an item of particular interest that I'd like for you to see before the auction begins.
Come in. Hello, Mr. Albright.
I came as soon as I got your message.
How good to see you.
Yeah, you remember my appraiser, Mr. McLean?
Yes, of course I do. Hello, Gordon. How are you?
Very well. John tells me that you have another very interesting piece.
Yes, I do, but I'm afraid it's rather expensive. You see, it's a Barnaby. I'm sure you can imagine how surprised I was when it arrived here, because, you know, they are virtually extinct. Now, let's have a look.
Wait a minute. Is this another piece from that mystery man of yours?
Now, Mr. Albright, I don't think Mr. Smythe would appreciate your rather clandestine characterization.
I can save the $2 words. He appreciates my money well enough. I still want to meet him.
Well, now, I'm afraid that's impossible. You see, Mr. Smythe refuses to deal directly with anyone, even with me.
How much?
31,000. And as always, his instructions are very explicit. One firmly set price.
Gordon? It's a Bernardi. I'd place it about 1741. Priceless. You can't lose, John.
You seem rather disappointed, Mr. Albright.
I'm an oil man, Mr. Jennings. Any wildcatter worth of salt will tell you there's not a hell of a kick to bringing in a producer. When someone else taps the main pool on the leasehold next to you.
Thank you. Now, as a connoisseur of fine porcelain, you should realize...
I'm no connoisseur, Jennings. I'm a collector. No, down the road from me, Mason Evans has got a collection of paintings he can't tell from road maps, but it's the best of its kind in the world. I think what John is trying to say, Mr. Jennings, is the fact that...
I think it's perfectly clear what he means, Gordon. What in fact he's saying is that his collection won't be quite complete so long as Mr. Smythe has a leasehold on the main pool.
You got it? So you can tell you, Mr. Smythe, that I'm in the market.
Well, as I said, Mr. Smythe is a very independent man. There we are.
This figurine's from the Habsburg collection, isn't it?
Well, yes, like the others. You're developing quite an eye.
The Smythe fella has the rest of that collection. That means he controls the most valuable porcelain collection in the world.
Easily.
Then I want you to find him. I don't care how you do it, just
No, I'm
get
sorry.
ahold.
That wouldn't be ethical in view of our relationship with Jennings. Besides, I'm an art appraiser. I'm not a detective.
You wouldn't make much of an oil man either. Your kind pulls a bit for a sign of hard rock.
John.
Wait a minute, don't come late. I got another one here. All right. And here we go. Did you see that? Huh? Want to see it again? Okay, watch. Here we go again. Holy man. Come on, baby. And there she is.
Oh, yes, I've seen this gentleman several times. He's Middle European, isn't he?
Did he meet anyone here?
No. No, but I did get the distinct impression that he was looking for somebody.
Did you ask for anyone? Anyone named Kappa or Kippa?
No, I've never heard that one. What did you say this gentleman's name was again?
Sinchek. Jan Sinchek. Well, perhaps somebody inquired after him.
No, I'd have remembered that one.
Well, if he should come in, would you please contact us?
I certainly shall, sir.
Thank you.
Hanson, what's the matter?
Nothing at all. For a moment, I thought I'd recognize an old friend. I guess I was mistaken.
Barnaby.
Morning. Well, Alfred, I have a surprise. Tea and crumpets.
How very kind. What's that you're having, Barnaby?
Cream cheese and jelly on a bagel.
Very good, these beagles. Now, forgive me, Betty, but I always feel that when one is in the colonies, one should fold the flag, to coin a phrase, and try the local fare.
All right. Just so long as you don't tell anyone over there that I served you tea and bagels, all right?
Oh, George, I had Betty get some copies of the catalog made up for us.
Let me see if I have this right. You think that Sinchek has been looking for the Habsburg porcelain, hoping that it would lead to Raven, right?
Exactly. Right now, I'd trade both Sinchek and the Habsburg collection for Raven.
Well, that's a pretty big haystack to cover. There must be 24 antique and art places in this area.
Well, that won't upset me any. I love to go shopping for antiques.
Well, before you buy anything, Betty, will you see if you can locate the vase on page 3 in here? Seems to be the only item that Sinchek has drawn a circle around.
Excellent. So what you say, we have a bash at the beagles and get cracking?
Smashing. With your beagles and my bagels, the hunt's on.
Yes, beagles, bagels. Very amusing. Oh, pass the marmalade, would you?
Anson, your friend has no mercy.
I know.
Just play no end, Miss Jennings. Old American custom. Trouble is, you've been playing against that husband of yours too long.
Loser pours. What would you like to drink?
Bourbon and French, if you got it.
Okay.
Well, I won't be seeing you after today, Jennings. Flying down to Mexico in the morning. 3 months, open up a new field down there.
That sounds interesting, and I'm sure profitable.
Yeah, can be for you, too.
How's that?
That Habsburg centerpiece you sold me 6 months ago. I'd be willing to double your commission if you can get me the rest of that dinner service that goes with it. Has to be before I leave.
Did you say Habsburg?
You know, Smythe has it. Every piece I've ever bought from him has been from that Habsburg collection.
Even if he were to reply, I don't think we could possibly get in touch with Mr. Smythe short of a week or 10 days.
Well, play it any way you like it. I'm talking about 200,000 cash. You got to get that porcelain to me before midnight tonight.
That's a rather tall order.
I'm a changeable man, Jennings. By the time I get back, I may not want any more porcelain. I may just go to collecting matchbooks instead. Well, you think it over. I'll give you a call later on tonight.
I'll do that.
I think I recognize this man. Yes, I'm sure of it. He's hardly the sort we cultivate as clientele, but he was interested in a porcelain vase, 18th century.
Would this be the one?
It would be. Truly a priceless piece.
And you sold this vase right here from the gallery?
Yes. Mr. John Albright, the oil man, bought it.
Did you handle the transaction?
No, Mr. Jennings personally handles everything from the Smythe collection.
Smythe? How would I get in touch with him?
I'm afraid you'd have to speak to Mr. Jennings about that. He'll be here in the morning.
Well, thank you very much. I'll be in tomorrow.
Certainly, sir.
Yeah, that's very pretty. My granny had a set like that back on the farm. How much would an item like that be worth?
This one is appraised at $9,000.
That's more than we got for the farm.
Well, I'm afraid all we found was this fantastic bargain for me.
Well, I may have struck pay dirt. Man inside identified Sinchek from the picture, said he was interested in this vase.
Oh, from the Habsburg collection?
Well, he identified it from the catalog, but he said it belonged to the collection of a man named Smythe. That ring a bell?
Not a tinkle, I'm afraid.
Hello, Jennings speaking.
Siddons here. I thought you might like to know, sir. Mrs. Washburn dropped by this afternoon with a rather sizable deposit on the Hagen clock.
If her husband likes it, it's a sure sale. Good, Siddons. Excellent. Thank you. Anything else?
Yes, sir. I had a rather peculiar inquiry this afternoon about Mr. Sinchek.
I don't think I recognize the name, Siddons.
Oh, no, sir. Of course not. Sinchek is the man who expressed an interest in the porcelain vase from the Smythe collection.
This other man, did he leave his name?
Yes, it was Barnaby Jones, a private detective.
Did you tell him anything?
Well, knowing Mr. Smythe's desire for privacy, I referred him to you, Mr. Jennings.
All right, very good, Siddons. Thank you and good night. Jennings speaking.
John Albright. Any news for me?
Mr. Albright. Yes, it took some doing, but I did get in touch with Mr. Smythe, and you were right. He does have the service.
Well, is he willing to sell?
Yes, but I'm afraid you're going to have to go a bit higher. This time he wants it in cash. Do you think you can manage that?
How much?
$225,000. I'm afraid I couldn't get him to take less.
Oh, that's all right. I can handle it. Do you have it now?
No, what if I deliver it to your hotel tonight, say by 11 o'clock?
I'll be waiting.
All right, very well.
Good evening, Mr. Smythe.
Well, hello, Mr. Albright. You should never startle a man with something as fragile and valuable as this in his hands.
Dinner service?
Mm-hmm. I hope this does not change our agreement.
Yeah, well, but it does. I wonder what the art world would say if they knew the Habsburg collection was under this roof. Is this all of it?
Except for a few pieces here and there, it is. Yes.
I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on it. I'd give you $500,000 for the entire lot.
You've got to be joking, Mr. Albright. Really?
I think the police take me seriously.
Hmm. You know, that's beginning to sound a bit like extortion.
I'll think of it more as a distress sale. You'll have your $500,000 and your peace of mind.
Mr. Albright, be reasonable for a moment. I mean, take a look at this lower shelf here, for example. There we are. These are Meissner figurines. I think they themselves are worth more than $500,000.
You don't have to sell me. I'm convinced of the value.
Now, take a good look. I mean, surely you can offer more. That is the most spectacular porcelain work in existence, I think. Exquisite. Beautiful detail. Yes, Siddons.
Mr. Jones and Colonel Radford to see you, Mr. Jennings.
Very well. Send them in. Thank you. Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Jennings, it's about this vase. Your Mr. Siddons said that you sold it to a man named John Albright.
Oh, yes, I recall. As a matter of fact, that's the first item of the Smythe collection I ever sold. Please sit down.
Was it expensive?
23,000. It's a remarkable piece.
Remarkable price.
John Albright is an enthusiastic collector.
You mean he was?
I beg your pardon.
I don't believe Mr. Jennings has seen the morning paper.
Poor John. He was not only one of my most valued clients, he was also one of my closest friends. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but this is something of a shock to me.
Yes, I understand how you feel, Mr. Jennings. About the vase, did I understand you to say it came from the Smythe collection?
Yes, yes. Orrin P. Smythe.
It might help a great deal if you could put us in touch with him. Does he live in California?
Yes, I assume so. But I'm afraid that's quite impossible. You see, John Albright made the same request. And since he had bought several of the Smythe items, I thought it was most appropriate, but Mr. Smythe never responded.
You mean he refused?
No. No, it's not that. See, the only contact we have with Mr. Smythe is when he sends a piece to the gallery for sale or when I send his check to his bank.
Then you've never met Mr. Smythe?
That's correct. I left a message at the bank for him to call me, but I then discovered that he deals with them in the same fashion. I've never met him either.
Sounds like a bit of an eccentric.
Or someone very clever. What bank does he use?
Commercial Trust in Beverly Hills. If you gentlemen have any better luck locating him, please tell him I'd appreciate a call.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Jennings, we'll do that.
This is everything we have, Barnaby. Looks like a routine hit and run to me.
What a multi-millionaire be doing in that part of town at that time of night?
Maybe you could tell me.
Hairline skull fracture, internal injuries. Your crew got any estimate of the speed of the car?
Somewhere between 35 and 50.
That's a lot of in-between. Wouldn't the body have been thrown clear? It says there were tire marks on the victim.
Well, it also could have been thrown forward by the impact and then run over. I mean, it happens that way too, Barnaby.
Just trying to get a feel of the odds. What's this?
Well, that's porcelain dust.
Porcelain dust? Where'd it come from?
It's dust residue from the victim's hair and shoulders. That had us stumped for a while. We found out Albright collected porcelain.
What do you do, carry it around in his hat? Big chips in here.
Not in half as big as that one on your shoulder. What are you up to anyway, Barnaby?
Sorry, Lieutenant. Top secret. Need to know basis only.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you asked.
Anson, I'm afraid I'm really very selfish.
Why is that, darling?
Well, when I heard about his death, all I could think about was that it was the end of our plans to go away. I'm really going to miss that.
Well, you won't have to. Because you and I are going to have to leave right away.
I don't understand.
Darling, it concerns the Ming collection. Probably the largest to have been smuggled out of China since World War II. And if you and I get to Hong Kong within 48 hours, it is all mine. Without so much as an outside bid.
I can't possibly be ready that soon. There are a million things to do. The house and the car.
A million things. I'll give you till tomorrow noon. But, you promise me not a word to anyone because I can't afford having the competition find out what I'm up to.
Oh, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Loose lips and all that.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful lips. All right, I'll send whoever it is packing within 10 seconds.
Mm. And then you'll hurry back?
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jennings, I called your gallery, but your assistant said you'd gone for the day. I hope I'm not intruding.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Jones, you are.
Just only take a minute of your time.
All right, follow me to the study, please.
Beautiful place you have, Mr. Jennings.
I don't want to rush you, Mr. Jones, but my wife and I did have plans for the evening.
Well, I just wanted to clear up a couple of things about John Albright.
Now, as I understand the paper to say, the police were investigating the accident.
Well, I'm not entirely certain that it was an accident. It's just a hunch, mind you, but, well, there's some things that just don't add up.
Well, accidents never do they?
You have a point there. But the police found a considerable amount of porcelain dust in Mr. Albright's hair. Now, is there any chance that this could have happened in the normal handling of the pieces he collected?
I suppose so. I don't know. What are you suggesting?
Well, one sure way it could have happened is if Mr. Albright had been hit on the head with a porcelain object.
That's beyond my area of expertise.
You're Mr. Smythe. I understand that Mr. Albright was in a sweat to meet him.
Yes, he was most eager.
Well, maybe you found him.
Are you suggesting that Smythe had something to do with John Albright's death?
Not yet, but it is possible that Mr. Smythe might have had reason to kill Mr. Albright if he discovered his whereabouts.
But why should he?
Well, you are aware that the vase that you sold Mr. Albright was from the Habsburg collection?
Oh, yes, of course. But I'll caution you now, Mr. Jones. There's hardly a fine piece of porcelain that doesn't have some dark and murky color in its history. That's part of its value.
And you never questioned Mr. Smythe as to how he obtained possession of the vase?
No, as I told you, I never had a chance. Besides, that's not my province. And there never was a question as to the authenticity. Hello.
Colonel Radford, I'm over here at the London Club. I'm trying to contact Mr. Jones. His secretary told me he might drop in over there.
Yes, of course. Colonel Radford for you, please.
Thank you. Barnaby Jones.
Yeah, Barnaby, I seem to have run onto a jewel concerning our friend Sinchek.
Sinchek? You found him?
Better than that, old sport. I have a very good idea of where he expected to find Raven.
Where are you now?
And I'll wager you a pint of bitter I have it this time.
I'll join you there in 20 minutes. I have to run, Mr. Jennings. It's possible that I've bothered you for nothing.
No, no trouble at all. I hope you find your way out.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling London Club.
Yes, hello. Colonel Radford, please.
One moment, please. Colonel, it's for you.
Radford speaking.
Colonel Radford, here is Jan Sinchek. You want to talk to me, eh?
Yes. Yes, I'd like very much to speak with you.
You know Pacific Botanic Garden?
I can find them.
All right, you meet me there in 15 minutes. Lower entrance to main greenhouse.
Hello? Hello? I'm expecting Mr. Jones. Could I leave a note? I've been called away.
Certainly, sir.
Mm-hmm. Botanical Gardens, please.
Mr. Jones, I've got a note for you.
Where's Colonel Radford?
He left, sir.
How long ago did he leave?
Oh, you just missed him.
Thank you.
Right you are, sir.
Hello? Anybody here? Sinchek? Damn it, man, show yourself.
George!
Will Colonel Radford be all right?
He's going to feel like he swallowed a handful of nails for a while. But with the sedative we've given him, he should be able to handle it.
Can I talk to him?
You can try, but he'll be asleep in a few minutes.
Policeman's lot is not a happy one.
Don't talk, George. I'm going to ask you some questions. All you do is nod or shake your head, you understand? The note said that you were going to meet Sinchek.
Sinchek?
At the Botanical Gardens. Did he call the London Club? Did you get a look at him? Take it easy, George. I'm going to check the London Club.
C.A.
Mr. Jones, I'm afraid he's just not up to this.
Kappa. Did you find out what Kappa means? What does it mean, George? Call my office when he wakes up.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Jones. I remember that phone call very well indeed.
Did he say anything before that about Kappa or Cape or anything that sounded like that?
No, sir, I don't recall. Colonel Radford ordered a pint, and then we spent most of the time throwing darts till he went to ring you.
It must have been something else. I think.
Nothing. Oh, I tell a lie. Yeah, he did seem most interested in our trophy collection.
Trophy?
Yeah. It's our effort to keep a bit of old England alive here in the colonies. Golf, cricket, polo, rugby. We put up a cup in each for our transplanted countryman. Truth is, though, we have to fill out many of the teams with your blokes in order to get through the season.
C-A-P-A. What does that stand for?
Commonwealth American Polo Association. It's rather grand, really, isn't it? That goes to the outstanding player each year.
His name wouldn't be Smythe, would it?
Oh, no, good heavens, no. Let's see. The first recipient was Bannister, then Knipe, then Gordon, Forrester, then, of course, for the last 2 years, Mr. Jennings.
Anson Jennings?
Yes, he's a 10-goal polo player. Highest scorer last season.
Well, Harry, unless I miss my guess, you have just outscored him.
All right, then. See to it that she's being properly worked out. Otherwise, she'll grow fat without the matches to keep her trim.
Count on me, Mr. Jennings. She's my favorite.
Well, she's mine, too. If I send you a note telling you to sell her along with the others, don't take a penny less than 8,000.
No trouble moving her at that price.
All right, then I'll take her out for one last run. If anyone asks for me, tell them I'm out in the bridle path, all right?
Yes.
All right, off we go.
Mr. Jennings going to be out long?
Took his mare out for a ride. He ought to be back shortly. I don't understand why he went. He's got a plane to catch. He'll never make it.
Mind if I borrow your horse?
Hey, wait! Hey, that horse is my responsibility!
It's my game, Mr. Jones. Didn't know you were interested in horses.
Well, that's not exactly what brought me down here. I'd say I'm more of a bird fancier.
Birds, well, fancy that. How interesting.
Yeah, I thought it would be. Here you had us beating the bushes for a bird named Smythe, and we should have been looking for a raven.
A raven, you say?
Yeah, I guess the police would tag him with a couple other names, like thief, murder, maybe some more.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Jones. A few more minutes and your quarry would have simply flown away. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for your gun. But be very careful. Thumb and forefinger only.
Go fast, Moore.
Jones. That was a peasant's trick. You aren't even a very good horseman.
My daddy always used to say, the thing about riding is not how you look in a saddle, but getting there. Come on, let's go.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Sharon Acker, Roger Perry, Ben Piazza, Arlene Golanka. Tonight's episode, Bond of Fear.
Well, now, Florence, I don't for the life of me know why anyone would want to spend a fortune restoring this old tomb. Why don't you and Harold just burn it down and build a condominium?
The trouble with you, Edith, is you'd turn Central Park into a parking lot and call it progress.
Florence, I've been wondering how you're going to fit a swimming pool into that space out there by the patio. It looks too small for a pool.
The contractor doesn't think so, Dr. Parker. We'll just have to move things around a little. I'm afraid the garden will have to go.
Pity.
Another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. Where's Harold anyway? Is he working late at the office again?
Not you too, Russ. Half the catty women here have asked the same question.
All right, I'm sorry.
That must be Harold now. Excuse me. You're late. Did you forget we were having guests?
Had a lot of work to catch up on. I forgot the time.
Don't you think I know what's been going on? Don't you think all our friends and neighbors, everyone in the village knows?
Stop being paranoid, Florence.
So very smug, aren't you? So sure of yourself. If it wasn't for Laurie, I'd have divorced you years ago.
Oh, it's Laurie, is it? It's not this house, or the expensive clothes, or all the rest of the things my money can buy. You're hanging on because of Laurie. You're a damn martyr, aren't you?
You disgust me.
No! Daddy, don't! Please don't hit her. Please?
Laurie may be my stepdaughter, Harold, but I'll do anything a natural mother would do to protect her. Anything.
Go to the devil. And you can take Laurie with you.
Laurie.
I hate him. I wish he was dead. I hate him so much.
No matter what problems your father and I have, remember, he's still your father.
I mean it.
Come on. There's a party, remember? You fix your face, and I'm going to get out of this dress, and I'll meet you downstairs. Everything's going to be all right. I promise.
Barnaby.
Looks like he's dead.
He's dead.
Barnaby?
Hi, Russ.
I got us a table inside the restaurant.
This kind of day that makes you want to work up an appetite first. Let's take a walk.
Fine. Thanks for coming, Barnaby.
All right. The good Lord Almighty didn't make just one Garden of Eden. He kept right on making it. Mighty pretty.
You know, after the way you sounded on the phone, I half expected you to call me back and tell me that you changed your mind about taking the case.
No, I got curious. I began to wonder why Florence Armstrong would want to stir up another investigation of her husband's death.
Well, let me explain something to you. I haven't told her yet that I called you.
Wait a minute. Isn't Florence Armstrong your client? And the coroner's jury absolved her of any guilt in her husband's death?
For lack of evidence. But people hereabouts, they've got it in their heads that Florence is guilty, no matter what the coroner's jury said.
Well, that's nothing unusual. There are always some people who doubt a jury's verdict. But why does her own lawyer doubt it?
I don't. It was an accident. She was in a room changing her dress. She heard Harold scream. She rushed out. She got there just as the body landed at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, if you believe that, and the coroner's jury believes it, why start a new investigation?
For Florence's sake, I guess. Or for mine. See, ever since it happened, she retreated into a shell. For the past 3 weeks, she's refused to see anybody, including me.
That sounds like more than a lawyer-client relationship.
Yeah, you're right. I'm in love with her. If it wasn't for her stepdaughter, Lori, she'd have left Harold a long time ago.
You sure Florence is going to want me hanging around raking over old coal? You may get burned in the process. You sure you want me to do that?
I'm not sure of anything, except that if you can't lay all these doubts and suspicions to rest, I'm afraid I've lost her.
Russ, you've heard of what they say about letting sleeping dogs lie?
That's a chance I'll have to take.
All right. See what I can do.
Thank you.
Anybody home? You must be Laurie. Hello? Mr. Armstrong home?
When she wants to be.
It's Petrella Road.
You know the Petrella?
Tried to raise some down at L.A., but I didn't have near the luck you seem to be having.
Well, try rusty nails.
Rusty nail?
Yeah, it's the iron. You bury the nails in among the roots, and the iron makes them grow healthy.
Rusty nails. I'll have to remember that.
Russ Madden told me a private detective might be dropping by. That's you, right?
Barnaby Jones.
I'm Eugene. Very nice to meet you.
Did Russ also tell you why I'm here?
Oh, I know what folks are saying about Mrs. Armstrong, if that's what you mean. Malicious gossip, that's what it is. And I sure hope you can put a stop to it, Mr. Jones.
Why do you suppose people are being so malicious? Kind of makes you wonder whether there's any fire under all that smoke.
Oh, I guess there are reasons for people thinking the way they do, but that doesn't mean Mrs. Armstrong did anything about it.
About what?
Oh, Harold and all those women he was playing around with.
Is Armstrong new?
I'm not sure. But this last tramp he was seeing would have been pretty hard to hide, even for Mrs. Armstrong.
How's that?
Well, she lives right here in the village. Nora Frazier, a waitress at the village roadhouse.
Eugene?
Uh-oh. I forgot I was supposed to tell you no visitors allowed. I'm in for it now. Rusty nails.
Laurie? Mind if we have a little talk?
Just wait a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. Since you wouldn't answer my calls, this is as good a place as any to settle our account. Now, you just hold it a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. We're gonna have this out here and now.
Nora, get away from me.
No, we're gonna talk first.
Nora, I'm warning you. You leave me alone.
What? Oh, you'll kill me like you killed Harold? You won't get away with it! Murderer!
Nora! Would that be Nora Frazier?
Yes.
I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. I'm looking into Harold Armstrong's accident.
I guess you could call it an accident if you call World War II an accident.
I gather that's the way you felt. Overheard your conversation with Mrs. Armstrong a few minutes ago. You mind telling me why?
Why don't you ask her, Mr. Jones?
Does she know that you and her husband had been seeing each other?
What business is that of yours?
Well, as I say, I've been looking into the accident. I wanted to get a fully rounded picture of what Harold Armstrong was like.
Well, he was a selfish, no-good rat. That's what he was like.
I take it you and he had a rocky time of it.
It wasn't so bad, except maybe towards the end. Finally, he said we shouldn't see each other anymore. Thought he'd cool off by the morning, but then he was dead.
He broke off with you the night that he died? I'm just trying to get the picture.
Look, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Jones. But as it happened, Mrs. Armstrong forgot to put my name on the guest list for her party that evening.
Well, it's a big house, and there are a lot of ways to get in, even if somebody wasn't invited.
Are you saying that I killed him?
I'm sorry if I upset you. You mustn't pay too much attention to a detective thinking out loud.
Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Barnaby? That sure ain't no way to make friends.
Hello, Harley.
Barnaby, I thought you big city detectives got what you wanted out of people with a little more finesse.
Well, Harley, you know how it is some days. You have to shake the shaker a little harder to get the pepper out. How you been?
Not too bad, till I heard that Russ Madden was calling in outside help.
Well, outside doesn't mean better.
I guess you still do have a little bit of that finesse left in you.
Say, do you mind if I have a look at your Harold Armstrong file?
Okay, Barnaby.
Coincidence, isn't it?
What?
Harold Armstrong's first wife, Alice. She died in an accident, too.
Poor Alice. Her parents arranged the marriage. She never did hit it off with Harold. Ended up for Alice out there on the lake.
Never did find her body, did they?
No. No, she just took a sailboat out one day and never came back. They dragged the lake for nearly a week, then finally gave it up.
When did Florence arrive on the scene?
Oh, she was always around. A childhood sweetheart, you might say.
So, true love finally triumphed. Florence got her man 4 months after Alice disappeared.
Yeah. Folks around here figured Harold didn't want Laurie growing up without a woman around the house.
But outside the house, he appears to have had another woman who kept him pretty busy.
Nora? Nora was nothing. Now, you should have seen the girl he had before Nora. She was an interior decorator. Her name was Maureen Saunders.
She live here in the village?
No, she came from L.A. Came up about, 8 months ago, when they were first thinking of redoing the house. Now, Maureen was a looker.
Yeah, there's one thing that puzzles me about the autopsy report. Coroner doesn't explain those cuts in Harold's hand. And nowhere have I been able to find any reference to this cut in the bathroom.
Well, the coroner figured that the cuts were made by the broken pieces of the vase when Harold fell down the stairs. And anyway, Harold died of a broken neck, not by some superficial cuts.
Mind if I keep this for a while?
Well, seeing as you represent the family through Russ Madden, I guess it'd be okay. You have to sign a release form. I'll get you one.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call to Los Angeles.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help? Oh, yes, operator, I'll accept the charges. Barnaby, how's all that beautiful clear air up there?
Why don't you drive up here and take a look for yourself? You could be here in a couple of hours.
Hey, you were the slave driver that said I had to stay home and do the research on the Van Owen case, remember?
Well, to get out of that smog for a little while might do you some good.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Well, since you're coming up,
I knew you had an ulterior motive.
bring my laboratory stuff, and I want you to check into the present whereabouts of an interior decorator named Maureen Saunders.
As long as I'm coming, huh?
Please, Miss Fraser, go away. Don't cause any trouble.
Trouble is what she'll get if she doesn't come up with what Harold promised me.
It's no use. She's not home.
Oh, yes, she is. Mrs. Armstrong, answer me.
barge in this way. Get out.
Not before I get what's mine. Harold promised me a lot of things, but I got nothing. You made sure of that, all right. But I'm not going to lose the house he promised to buy me.
I don't know anything about any house.
All you have to do is check with the bank. Harold asked for the escrow papers to be drawn up, and he was just about to make a deposit.
I'm afraid there was no mention of it in his will.
Well, maybe not. But then again, there are a lot of things Harold forgot to mention. Like how you killed the first Mrs. Armstrong.
Are you out of your mind?
What's the matter? Afraid Laurie might hear that her stepmother murdered her way into her life?
It's a lie.
Twice a murderer?
Stop it.
Oh, Harold told me all about Alice, all right. How he saw her take the sailboat out on the lake the day she disappeared. A few minutes later, while he was driving over the hill towards home, he looked back and saw someone taking the speedboat from the private pier. A blonde-haired woman dressed in a cream-colored dress. The kind you always wear.
I was nowhere near the lake that day.
Oh, yes, that's what you told Harold, so he didn't tell the police. Because he needed you, he wanted to believe you.
That's enough. You've no way of proving your lies, so get out.
You know, considering Harold's mysterious accident, together with his version of Alice's death, well, it'll be pretty good reading if you force me to give it to the papers. No, I don't have to prove it. Just see that it's printed.
All right. I'll talk to my lawyer first thing in the morning. But I want you to know one thing. I'm not doing it for myself.
For Laurie. How touching.
Once your house is paid for, what assurance do I have that you won't try blackmail again?
You'll just have to trust me, won't you?
I'm sorry it took me so long, Barnaby, but I swear every camper, motorbike, and pogo stick in Los Angeles is on the road this weekend. Oh, boy, but you can't blame them. Beautiful country.
Maybe we ought to come up here more often, take advantage of it.
I don't know. Breathing all this clean air might be habit forming.
Did you find out anything about that interior decorator, Maureen Saunders?
She's missing.
Missing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got this picture of her from Lieutenant Biddle. He said that her mother filed a missing persons report on her 8 months ago.
Harold seems to have had a thing about blondes. Take a look at that, see what you make of it. Think that cut was made by a jagged, broken piece of lace?
Too clean a cut.
Knife, more likely.
Hey, Eddie, don't forget to tell Sylvia I'm taking the early morning shift.
Try another assault on the castle, Mr. Jones?
I have an invitation this time, Mr. Madden.
Inside. Say, would you like another try at growing the Petrella? I can give you a cutting.
That's very thoughtful of you. I may take you up on that before I leave.
Survey stake.
Thinking of enlarging your garden?
That'd be nice. Actually, Mrs. Armstrong was thinking of putting in a swimming pool.
Oh. You're ashamed to lose the garden.
I'm not going to lose it after all. Plans have changed since the accident.
Oh.
You had no right, Russ. The very least you could have done was come to me and ask if I want to have a detective snooping around.
You would have said no.
You're darn right I would have said no.
All right, we're even. Now, if you had asked me about paying a certain debt to Nora Fraser, who nobody seems to know anything about, I would have said no. I mean, she has no claim on the estate.
I don't want to argue about it anymore. I'm the executor of the estate. I want you to see that Nora's house is paid for. Please?
Mr. Jones is here. Barnaby?
Oh, hello, Russ.
This is Florence Armstrong. Barnaby Jones.
How do you do, Mrs. Armstrong?
Russ has told me why you're here, Mr. Jones. I've told him I don't need your help.
Florence, now just listen.
Look, I don't care if people think I'm some kind of Lucretia Borgia. I just want to be left alone.
Well, the truth is, Mrs. Armstrong, that when Russ approached me to look into your husband's accident, I wasn't too keen about the idea. But from what I've learned so far, that accident just could have been made to happen.
What have you learned?
When someone's approaching you with a knife...
A knife?
It's just a theory, but what happens is you're backing away and someone's slashing at you. You may sustain cuts in your hand or maybe even one on the robe you're wearing.
Are you saying someone was trying to attack Harold when he fell down the stairs?
Well, that's one explanation for the cuts.
It's ridiculous. I came from my room only a moment later. There was no one else there.
A moment. 5 seconds? 10 seconds?
I didn't use a stopwatch, Mr. Jones.
Well, let's split the difference. 7 seconds. In that length of time, someone could have easily gotten into one of the bedrooms before you or your guests arrived on the scene.
It couldn't have happened that way. It was an accident.
All Mr. Jones is saying is that it's possible.
It was an accident.
Look, Barnaby, the police made a thorough search of this place. There was no knife found.
In the first place, the police weren't searching for a knife.
And in the second place, if my father was murdered, then the killer wouldn't be stupid enough to leave the murder weapon lying around. Isn't that so, Mr. Jones?
Absolutely correct, Laurie.
Darling, go back inside.
I'm not a child. I have a right to take part in this discussion.
This discussion is over, as far as I'm concerned. Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Well, you see why people think the way they do? And she acts like she's got something to hide.
How can anything be so beautiful, so ugly at the same time?
You're luckier than most young girls. Do you know that, Laurie?
Am I?
Well, most, when they lose their mother, aren't fortunate enough to find another like Florence to take their place.
Hello, you two. Well, what's on the agenda for today?
For me, it's fishing. Anybody want to come along?
Not me. I don't think I'm quite ready to make my peace with the lake yet.
You catch them and I'll cook them, okay?
Okay. See you later.
Thinking about your mother.
Uh-huh. Also about the way I behaved before, when that detective was at the house.
All's forgiven.
I love you very much, Florence. I just thought you needed some help, that's all.
I didn't think I was doing so badly all by myself. Why did you think I needed help?
Well, you know.
No, I'm not so sure I do know.
The knife.
What knife, Laurie?
The one you hid in back of you on the stairs that night. I certainly hope you got rid of it where no one will ever find it.
I forgot the school's holding the swimming meet this morning.
Nora Frazier? Yeah, she works here. Bet she missed her work shift this morning. Did you try her house?
Nobody there.
That figures. Probably took off with some dude last night after work. So your station wagon's still here.
Thanks. Keys.
That might be why she had to leave her car here overnight. Dropped them and couldn't find them in the dark.
Should have been able to find them there, even in the dark. Looks like blood.
There's a trail of it.
Woman's shoe print. The heel dug pretty deep.
Could be a heavy woman.
Or a woman carrying something heavy.
Barnaby, there's some tire tracks up here.
Looks like there was a truck in here, a small truck. Had to be four-wheel drive in order to get over that hill.
What do you make of all of it?
Well, woman's footprints with a deep heel, from all the way to here. And then it lightened as if she had dumped a load in the truck and came around here to get in the driver's seat and take off.
I think it was Nora Frazier.
You got a little camera with you?
Yep, right here.
Why don't you start taking some pictures?
What's that?
Tuft of blonde hair.
I look super, don't I? Just like you. I bet if we walked down the street together, nobody could tell us apart.
Oh, Lori. My poor, poor darling. Oh.
Thanks a lot.
What's happening? What are all these stakes for?
For the new swimming pool. What else?
Why? Florence told me my garden would be left alone.
Well, I've decided we're going to put the pool in after all.
You've decided.
Oh, Eugene, you always get your way with Florence. From now on, I'm going to have something to say about what goes on around here, too.
We'll see about that.
All right, as soon as I get back to the office, I'll try and contact Nora and tell her that the deed to her house is
Florence,
ready. It's just
you know how much work I put into that garden, do you?
Yes, Eugene, just a moment. Russ, as soon as you get to the office, will you try to contact Nora?
I just said that.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Russ.
I'll call you.
Florence, you're not really going to let him dig up my garden, are you?
What can I do? Laurie refuses to swim in the lake, and you know how much she loves to swim.
You promised.
All I promised was that we'd try to fit the pool in without disturbing the garden. Now, the contractor says it can't be done. You'll just have to move the garden somewhere else on the grounds. It's not so tragic, is it?
What's tragic is you letting that girl have her way around here all the time. There are other people around here who have rights, too.
Barnaby. Listen, if you're thinking of changing your hairstyle, don't. I rather like it the way it is.
When you were out getting pictures of those tire tracks developed, I thought that I'd like to have a closer look at this hair under the microscope. It's synthetic fiber.
From a wig?
Blonde wig.
Nora Fraser's?
No, that's the reason I went in to talk to the hairdresser. She says that Nora Fraser doesn't possess a wig and never did. She's too proud of her own hair to cover it with a wig.
Well, do you think there were two women out on that dirt road last night?
And it looked that way. How'd you make out with the tire tracks?
Well, the tracks were made by some sort of specialty tire. But the local dealers around here don't handle them. They can only be purchased through a mail order house.
Is there one in town?
We're on our way there. Mr. Jordan? They told me that you're the man to see if someone was interested in buying a set of tires that would make these tracks. Do you recognize them?
Oh, sure. Don't sell too many sets like them, though. They're pretty expensive.
Do you remember selling a set to anyone?
Oh, the Stringer boys got a set when they first come on the market about 3 years ago. That and the set I sold to Harold Armstrong. That's about it.
When did Mr. Armstrong buy his?
About 3 months ago for that four-wheel drive of his.
Do you have a record of the transaction?
If I don't, I'm getting myself a new accountant. Hold on a minute.
Hi, Mom. You know, I've been thinking, with all the dirt and dust the men will stir up digging the swimming pool, why don't we just hop in the car and drive to L.A. for a couple of weeks? Mom? Something the matter?
Tires come from Sweden. Harold was always buying foreign.
Mr. Jordan, on this sales slip, there's another item, a blonde wig, which, according to the notation, was paid for in cash. Now, why didn't Harold Armstrong sign for the wig just as he did for the tires?
Well, first place, that's not Harold's signature. That's not an H, that's an E for Eugene. He signed for the tires. I made the notation about the cash transaction on the wig later on.
Eugene Armstrong, caretaker. They related?
He was Harold's cousin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jordan.
Pleasure.
Better get the sheriff. I'm going out to the Armstrong place now.
Eugene, you don't want to hurt anyone. Put down that knife.
No.
Eugene, I only want to help you. I'm your friend.
We used to play right here.
Yes, Gene, I remember. We were just children then. We used to play dress up.
Harold wore his father's hat. He played the minister. You wore his daddy's coat.
And you played me. You wore that old white dress.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Florence and Eugene. Eugene and Florence were married.
That was just a game.
No. Eugene loved Florence. Oh, she was so beautiful.
Florence is out there with Eugene. He's got a knife.
Wait for the sheriff.
Harold was so mean to Florence. That's why he had to die.
You killed Harold.
Mm-hmm. Harold was always making Florence cry. So I waited for him in the closet. And
Trying to get away from that knife of yours, he fell down the stairs. Is that why you killed Nora and Maureen? Because they made Florence cry?
yes, they were cheap. No good.
What about Harold's first wife, Alice? You killed her too, didn't you?
She was mean. She tried to evict Eugene from his cottage. Eugene was part of the family, too.
Where is she, Eugene? In the garden? Is that the reason you don't want anyone to dig it up?
Yes, they're all there. Like the rusty nails. Nobody's gonna dig up my garden. Florence?
Yes, Eugene.
You're gonna be all right now, son. It's all over now.